Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. It is snowing, and I am grateful that I can stay where it's nice and warm in my warm apartment, even if I do hear the squirrels on the roof, which can be annoying at times, but at least I have somewhere where it's nice and warm and not in my apartment. And I'm going to read today's angel prayer for January 20th, 2019. It's called A Prayer for a Fresh Start. So if you're looking for a fresh start, if you're still trying to get over last year and into this year, we're going to help you clean the slate. And so you're rejuvenated, fresh and new, so the new year can start right for you. Today's a brand new day. Forget about the past. Start living in the now so you can enjoy the future. Angel Metatron, you are all the powerful guardian of all possibilities to come. You hold the promise that starting over brings, the countless paths of what if I try this instead, and let's do it. With your guidance and wisdom, may I see each stop sign or apparent roadblock as a green light for new adventure and a step in the right direction. Please nudge me to move from now what to what's next, and please remind me that changes are commas, not periods, way stations in which to read the map, refuel, buy some snacks, use the restroom, and then once again take to the road to where we want to be. Sometimes we hit rock bottom because there is nowhere to go but upward. On our way up, we are bound to meet our best path along the way. Imagine the possibilities when the slate before you is clean, full of nothing but open opportunities and the promise of something better, developing from all you have learned on your way down. So we thank you, Universal Oneness, for eliminating the what ifs, the fears, doubts, judgments of ourselves, and we put on what we have put on ourselves and what we allowed others to put on ourselves. We remove the power that others control us, remove the chains, attachments, cords, fears, and allow ourselves to go within and love ourselves better, more efficiently and effectively, and be grateful for the friends that we have that love and support us. It's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. And we just love our friends, our family, those around us who support us, and those that do not support us no longer are needed for our highest and greatest good. We send them on our way as long as we have learned our lessons from them. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, for people that have come into our lives and the lessons we have learned from them. The mistakes we have made are no longer mistakes, but actually lessons that we have learned, and we do not keep repeating the mistakes. And we thank Universal Oneness for no more what ifs, ands, abouts. We look forward for the future and live in the present. Because it is a gift from God. That's why it's called the present. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness. And thank you, Universal Oneness, for continue watching over our veterans, those who are in the healthcare, those who have served and currently serving. We thank them for their sacrifices. And we just continue asking for them to have healing, blessings, abundance. And continue prayers to watch over our president as he leads our country the best possible way he can, even if there are people out there that disagree with his beliefs. We thank Universal Oneness for opening people up in their hearts, loving themselves and others, and no longer watching the media, as it is poison to our soul, mind, body, and spirit. And thank you, Universal Oneness, for allowing us to continue to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And we thank Universal Oneness for allowing anybody who needs the healing for mental illness, physical ailments, spiritual ailments, those who suffer from depression, arthritis, cancer, any relationship issues within themselves, significant others, parents, children, coworkers, boss. We just thank you, Universal Oneness, for all the healing that you are bringing us, and those who are watching this video, allowing the healing that has taken place within them. And thank you, Universal Oneness, for allowing others to open up more so they can meditate, love themselves, and grow spiritually so they can help others as well. And we ask Universal Oneness to cut any ties, cords, attachments from past lives, remove any karmatic debt from their Akashic records that no longer serve them for their highest and greatest good. As they walk on this path, they come across the golden arches of the Akashic records, and they go into the room and they meet the keeper who holds these records, and they're able to look at these records, study their past so they can learn from them, and then with permission of their higher self, my higher self, their guides, my guides, the master guides, the keepers of the records, we are able to cleanse, rewrite the records, wipe away any debt that is holding them down and holding them back from being the person they are meant to be. They are allowed to be balanced, centered, grounded, loving to not only themselves but to others. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, for allowing a nice clean slate, removing any fears and self-doubt from their old selves from 2018 so they can move forward in 2019. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, for allowing them to have this healing today. And as they continue holding their record, they just feel the angels' presence, their guides' presence, my higher self, their higher self presence. And as they're observing their past lives, they see the mistakes that they made and learning from so they can grow. And as they see this, they also are starting to see the words be rewritten for this current life that they are living. Feel the energy, smell, hear, see, whatever their senses are telling them, and just feeling love and at peace more. And as the records continue to rewrite and heal, there's a warm, glowing feeling coming from the papers to the words, to their fingertips and throughout their body, and they just continue feeling centered, grounded, and healing. And as they continue observing this healing through sight, touch, smell, hearing, whatever their senses are telling them, they are allowing it to go through them. They are open. They are one. And as they go through this, they start to see more of what life has to offer them in this lifetime. Their zodiac sign becomes more clear and understanding to them, and what makes them have this personality and how they can use it in this lifetime to help others. And if those who are struggling financially or with any type of abundance, they just are engulfed with Saint Germain's violet flame of abundance. And as the fire grows, so does their self-love, their self-worth for their self and their partner, their co-workers, whoever they may need healing with a relationship. We thank Universal Oneness. We thank Chamiel for helping them love themselves. Any relationship issues they may be having with a coworker, boss, significant other, parent, sibling, child, or even a pet. And we thank Saint Germain for helping them with the violet flame for the abundance that they do have and continue to have, and thanking their gatekeepers of the chakra records for allowing them to see their records, their past lives, and allowing the healing energy to not only flow through them, heal them, but also rewrite their records. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, as we put the records back on the shelf, and we give each of their guides, angels, the keepers, a hug, and feel as they are getting hugged, their warm embrace, and they continue to glow with this heavenly light. And as we thank them, we finish off, and then when they are ready, they start to walk away, but they are allowed to come back anytime they want to see any more past lives, to learn from, to get some more healing. No more ifs, self-doubts, judgments, or fears. That's all behind them. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, as they start to come back to us. And when they are ready, they come back into their own body. And they are allowed to continue to grow and feel the healing energy for the rest of the day. And like I said, they are allowed to go back and observe any past lives that they need to, so they can learn and grow and heal. And we just thank you, Universal Oneness, for the nice clean slate that they are getting this year, so they can continue to receive abundance, grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. And thank you for the healing. Let it be done. So it is done. I hope everyone found that to be helpful, and have a wonderful day. If you're receiving snow like I am, stay warm, stay safe. Remember to check on the elderly. Pets can be outside for a brief period of time. And just everybody stay warm and safe. Love and light to you. God bless each and every one of you.